Hey YouTube, it's Tamika. I know it's been years since I've done a vlog, but I've really felt like overwhelming feeling to come back and do a vlog um, because there's a lot that has gone on, and I guess TTC wise, I like to document it because I've actually found that watching my previous TTC journey has really helped with this one. So I'm gonna split this into three different videos. I do have like little jots of notes, or I probably could talk for about 3 days about all that's going on. So first, let's get to Gabby. Gabby's in kindergarten now. She's doing great. She's reading or learning to read. Wonderful year. She just started track. She should have her first track meet on the 23rd. We have started a vlog, or not a vlog, but a YouTube channel for her, and it's going pretty good. We're almost monetized and everything, so it's going pretty well. She likes to record and just going from there. So kind of back to why I'm here is because as I get to my story, you'll see why, but there are some things that I did with Gabby that some things that I pressed for that really actually helped the journey be successful that I'm revisiting now because of things that I've gone through. So pretty much what has gone on is I started TTCing in August. I went back to New Hope, and I had 2 embryos left. I did a transfer. I mean, I was completely different from my last cycles. No obsessing, just matter of fact, going up there, pick the embryos up, no thought about it. So I go up and I do my transfer. Everything goes well. I get pregnant. Literally, I think I make it to about 6 weeks. Is this true? I don't know. I should have recorded these earlier. That's why I'm trying to do them now before it's completely a fuzz. But literally, I did one HCG, and it was kind of low, so I didn't get excited because Gabby's was low. So she was a 25. This one was that one. The first one was a 50, I believe. So I wasn't really excited. No, I think I was excited. It was the second one I didn't get excited on because it barely doubled in like 48 hours. And I remember Gabby's numbers just like, phew. So I wasn't that excited. I tried to just like, okay, what's going on here? But nothing really made me think I'd have a miscarriage. But then shortly after, the low beta, or the not so quickly rising beta, I started to bleed. And so at first it started off really light, but then it just became like, I don't know, the worst. I don't want to say the worst period ever. I use tampons all the time since I was really young, so I don't really deal with the pad blood thing. So I couldn't use tampons, of course, during this process because I was pregnant. So I didn't use tampons, and it just, the blood wouldn't stop, and it was pretty bad. In terms of, it wasn't bad as in like gory bad, but it just was bad as in like it was a constant bleed for about maybe 2 weeks. So I went and got HCGs done, was taking pregnancy tests like nonstop, watched it fade, and then got a negative HCG. And I think after a while, like they were saying, if as long as you're not soaking 2 pads within 2 hours, and you're fine. I eventually went to the emergency room. It wasn't quite as much, but just like I got tired of it. Like, I don't know what the hell this is. I'm tired of bleeding, so let's go ahead and see what this is. So I took an HCG then, and was like a 19. So that was that. So cycle number 2, I'm just thinking, okay, that's a fluke or whatever. Not really, thinking much of it or that it would happen again. Cycle 2 pretty much plays out exactly the same way. New Hope, I felt that their response was just kind of blasé. I don't know. I guess you expect more. Excuse me. You expect more, but really, what more can they do for you? It happens. So, yeah. So there we are with that. Let's see. I guess in terms of my emotions about it, it was it was just one of those things like, did I really just experience that? Like, did I really just have like two back-to-back miscarriages? I never really emotionally connected to the pregnancies the way I connected with Gabby. It's just they were different. It was like I would wake up every morning searching for pregnancy. Like, am I pregnant? Like, okay, yeah, okay, I do feel sick. Yeah, I'm pregnant. Okay. And then I go about my business, but in the back of my mind, I'm just like, with her, I never had to search for pregnancy. It was just like sitting on my table at all times. Like, I knew I was pregnant, very aware of it. So it just was a very different experience. One thing I can say is that it was more so like, rather than a miscarriage, I call it a chemical pregnancy, where I never saw a heartbeat, nothing like that, never saw anything. I think there was a blood clot one time where I was like, I think that was it. But nothing like a body or anything like that, thankfully, because I've heard it could get really bad, really messy. So mine weren't like that, thankfully. So I just wanted to come by and just share my experience with that, because I know a lot of women have dealt with it. And in my next video, I will share some of the ironies that took place with the miscarriage that kind of helped me to heal about it. So I will turn this off so I don't bog you guys down with all of these videos, and I'll catch you in the next one.